Hi kids, today we want to talk about grammar. I really like to write, so I need to have good grammar. Let's begin. Hi kids, you need to take out your 12 verb tenses B book. In B, we are doing all the progressives. There are 6 progressives: present progressive, past progressive, future progressive, present perfect progressive, past perfect progressive, and future perfect progressive. All right, let's begin. Okay, let's talk about future progressive tense. Making questions. Will plus subject plus be plus verb ing. Will I be singing? Will he be playing? Will they be walking? Affirmative statements. Subject plus will be plus verb ing. You will be singing. He will be playing. They will be walking. Negative statements. Subject plus won't be plus verb ing. You won't be singing. He won't be playing. They won't be walking. Okay, future progressive tense. Making questions. Be verb plus subject plus going to be plus verb ing. Am I going to be singing? Is he going to be playing? Are they going to be walking? Affirmative statements. Subject plus be verb plus going to be plus verb ing. You are going to be singing. He is going to be playing. They are going to be walking. Negative statements. Subject plus be verb plus not plus going to be plus verb ing. You aren't going to be singing. He isn't going to be playing. They aren't going to be walking. Okay, so what is future progressive? How do we use it? Remember, there are 2 forms of future progressive. Will be plus verb ing and be going to be plus verb ing. All right, let's look. Actions will be in progress at a special time in the future. So in this example, we have the special time in the future, tomorrow morning, and somebody is going to be reading all morning. A. Will Peter be reading a book tomorrow morning? Yes, he will be reading a book tomorrow morning. Is Peter going to be reading a book tomorrow morning? Yes, he is going to be reading a book tomorrow morning. So again, we have a time in the future, tomorrow morning, and during this time, you will be reading, or Peter will be reading. Okay? Very easy. Future progressive. How to use future progressive. Remember, there are 2 forms of future progressive. Will be plus verb ing and be going to be plus verb ing. All right. 2 non-influencing actions will be happening at the same time in the future. Okay, look, we have a time, noon tomorrow. noon tomorrow. This is the future time, noon tomorrow. And at noon tomorrow, two things are happening. Two different people are doing something at the same time. We have somebody writing, we have somebody reading. Okay? So these are non-influencing actions. Two different people, but at the same time doing two different things. Will Anne be writing while Stan reads tomorrow at noon? Yes, she will be writing while Stan reads tomorrow at noon. Is Anne going to be writing while Stan reads tomorrow at noon? Yes, she is going to be writing while Stan reads tomorrow at noon. So once again, in the future, we have this time, noon tomorrow. At noon tomorrow, there are two things happening at the same time, and they do not influence each other. One person is writing, another person is reading, but it's at the same time. Okay, how to use the future progressive. Remember, there are two forms of the future progressive. Will be plus verb ing and be going to be plus verb ing. Okay, now we have an interrupted action in the future. So you are doing something over this time in the future. And then we have an interruption. Something happens. Okay? This is an interruption. So here we're talking about this time, and we're saying, oh, in 1 hour. In 1 hour, okay? In 1 hour. And during this time, you will be watching TV, and then something is going to interrupt you. Okay? It's an interruption in the future. Will you be watching TV when Mom calls in an hour? See? You are watching TV and Mom calls. Yes, I will be watching TV when Mom calls in an hour. Are you going to be watching TV when Mom calls in an hour? Yes, I am going to be watching TV when Mom calls in an hour. Okay, so we have an interruption of an activity in the future. Okay, how to use the future progressive. Remember, there are two forms of future progressive. Will be plus verb ing and be going to be plus verb ing. Okay, specific time as an interruption in the future. What does this mean? Okay, well, tomorrow night at 5:30 you start eating dinner. You will be finished eating at 6:30. Okay? So you start an activity and you finish an activity in the future. And I'm going to be talking about a specific time in the future. For example, 6 p.m. What will you be doing at 6 p.m.? Okay, well, we're talking about eating. So you will be eating dinner at 6 p.m. You see? Remember, there's an activity in the future. It's going to start before the specific time. We're talking about 6 p.m. Before the specific time, and it will continue after that time. Okay. A. Will you be eating dinner at 6 p.m. tomorrow night? Yes, I will be eating dinner at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Am I going to be eating dinner at 6 p.m. tomorrow night? Yes, I am going to be eating dinner at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Okay, we have a very important rule when we talk about future progressive. There is no future used in time clauses. Okay, well, what's a time clause? Well, you can tell a time clause by some of these markers. When, while, before, after, by the time, as soon as, if, unless. These are markers. These are time clauses. These are conditional markers. Okay, when we have these clauses here, especially time clauses, you cannot have future. You can have simple present or present progressive. You cannot have future in any of these time clauses. Here are some conditional clauses, okay? Let's read. 1. I will be reading a book when Joe comes home in an hour. 2. You will be reading a book while I am cooking dinner. 3. Bob will be reading a book before he goes to bed tonight. 4. Sally will be reading a book after she finishes lunch around 12:30. 5. The train will be arriving by the time we get to the train station. 6. Tess and I will be reading books as soon as our TV show is over. 7. You and Tom will be reading books if there is a storm. 8. The boys will be staying after class unless they get 100s on their tests. So just remember, when we have these time clauses, you don't want to use future. You want to use simple present or present progressive. The main sentence, you can have future progressive. That is not a problem. These are time clauses. These two are conditional clauses. And you can't have future in these clauses. Okay, exercise 1. Make affirmative sentences. Use be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the special verbs blue. Color the normal verbs orange. Color the adverb probably green. Color the time adverb clauses yellow. Let's begin. 1. Peggy is going to be coming to the party on Saturday. 2. We are going to be meeting him tomorrow. 3. This time next week, he is going to be flying to South Africa. 4. At 6 o'clock on Friday, they are going to be singing the new song. 5. It is probably going to be raining when I reach Bangkok. 6. Tomorrow at 9, I am going to be writing a test. 7. Andy is going to be watching a video when I arrive tonight. 8. You are going to be eating pizza soon. 9. She is going to be sleeping when you telephone her. 10. They are going to be arriving in Budapest just about now. Exercise 2. Make affirmative sentences. Use be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the special verb blue. Color the normal verbs orange. Number 1. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be working on our project. 2. This time next week, we are going to be joining a study group. 3. At midnight, I am going to be dreaming about monsters. 4. This evening, we are going to be watching a talk show. 5. They are going to be doing their homework this afternoon. 6. He is going to be listening to his favorite podcast about science. 7. I am going to be reading my novel this evening. 8. You are going to be walking home from school this afternoon. 9. He is going to be sketching trees in the park tomorrow morning. 10. They are going to be arguing about money again. Exercise 3. Make negative sentences. Use not be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the special verbs blue. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the adverb probably green. Color the adverb clauses yellow. Let's begin. 1. Ben isn't going to be attending the picnic on Sunday. 2. We aren't going to be meeting him for lunch tomorrow. 3. This time next week, he isn't going to be in South Korea. 4. At 6 o'clock on Friday, they aren't going to be performing the song. 5. It probably isn't going to be snowing when I reach Alaska. 6. Tomorrow at 9, I am not going to be sitting for an exam. 7. Andy isn't going to be watching a video when I arrive tonight. 8. You aren't going to be baking pizza anytime soon. 9. She isn't going to be sleeping when you text her. 10. They aren't going to be trekking in the mountains at this time next week. Exercise 4. Make negative sentences. Use not be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special words blue. 1. Tomorrow morning we aren't going to be working in the lab. 2. This time next week we aren't going to be having an exam. 3. At midnight I am not going to be sleeping. I'll be traveling. 4. This evening we aren't going to be watching a play. 5. They aren't going to be doing their homework this afternoon. 6. He isn't going to be listening to the band at the park. 7. I am not going to be reading my social studies textbook this evening. 8. You aren't going to be walking home from school this afternoon. 9. He isn't going to be sketching by the sea tomorrow morning. 10. They aren't going to be bickering about money again. Exercise 5. Make questions. Use be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the special verbs blue. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the adverb probably green. Color the adverb clauses yellow. Is Ben going to be attending the picnic on Sunday? 2. Are we going to be meeting him for lunch tomorrow? 3. Is he going to be traveling around South Korea this time next week? 4. Are they going to be performing the song at 6 o'clock on Friday? 5. Is it probably going to be snowing when I reach Alaska? 6. Am I going to be sitting for an exam tomorrow at 9? 7. Is Andy going to be watching a video when I arrive tonight? 8. Are you going to be baking pizza soon? 9. Is she going to be sleeping when you text her? 10. Are they going to be trekking in the mountains at this time next week? Exercise 6. Make questions. Use be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verb blue. 1. Are we going to be working in the lab tomorrow morning? 2. Are we going to be having an exam this time next week? 3. Am I going to be dreaming about ghosts at midnight? 4. Are we going to be watching a play this evening? 5. Are they going to be doing their homework this afternoon? 6. Is he going to be listening to the band at the park? 7. Am I going to be reading a short story this evening? 8. Are you going to be walking home this afternoon? 9. Is he going to be sketching people tomorrow morning? 10. Are they going to be bickering about money again? Test 1. Future progressive. Use be going to be plus verb ing. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verbs blue. Color the adverb clauses yellow. 1. He is going to be waiting for us for quite some time. 2. Tomorrow at this time, I am going to be running in a 5-kilometer marathon. 3. Next week at this time, I am going to be sunbathing at the beach. 4. At 5 o'clock, you are going to be tutoring your brother. 5. This evening at 8 o'clock, she is going to be watching a movie with her friends. 6. Nicole is going to be having a hard time later on. 7. Tomorrow, when the teacher hands out our grades, we are going to be smiling, and they are going to be crying. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verbs blue. 8. Tomorrow morning, Rob and Sally are going to be cleaning the house, and John is going to be washing the dishes. 9. Tonight at the school banquet, the grown-ups are going to be discussing problems. The teenagers are going to be dancing, and the teachers are going to be having a good time. 10. It is going to be pouring down hard tonight. Test number 2. Use the future progressive and the simple present. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verbs blue. Tomorrow after the football game, we are going to be relaxing and having refreshments. 2. Tonight at 7 o'clock, she is going to be frying vegetables and meat. 3. The day after tomorrow, the guys are going to be moving into their new apartment in the city. 4. At this time tomorrow, I am going to be sleeping deeply in my bed. 5. You are going to be working very hard to get that deal. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verb blue. Use your yellow and color the adverb clauses. Number 6. Use your green marker and circle she. 7. Circle he. 9. Circle the bus. 10. Circle the music. 6. I am going to be waiting when she comes. 7. They are going to be working when he calls. 8. He is going to be reading when I call him. 9. When the bus arrives at our bus stop, we are going to be standing and chatting. 10. When the music starts for dancing, Tom and I are going to be talking about our school subjects outside. Test number 3. Use the future progressive and the simple present. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verb blue. Use your yellow fluorescent marker and color the adverb clauses. Use your green marker to circle the police. The police means many police. Circle she. 1. When the police arrive, the thieves are probably going to be going north. 2. Are you going to be watching the movie on your computer when we come over with the pizza? 3. It is going to be raining when she returns. 4. Tiffany is going to be jogging when you meet her. 5. The water is going to be boiling when we come back. Color the subjects pink. Color the regular verbs orange. Color the special verb blue. Use your yellow fluorescent marker and color the adverb clauses. Use your green marker and circle the manager. Use your green and circle she. 6. The waiter is going to be serving when the manager arrives. 7. When we call him, he is going to be resting. 8. Stephen is going to be flying to Italy when his mail and packages arrive. 9. The kids are going to be playing with their buddies when I yell for them to come home. 10. You are going to be sleeping when she returns. Okay, kids, thank you for watching this video. Now I need you to do a big favor for me. I want you to like this video, and I want you to leave a comment for me. I want you to write, "Thank you, Mr. Radisha," and then leave your English name. Really appreciate it. Thanks.